Welcome to the Conscious Investor. Let's get started. Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming back to this show. I am so excited to have spent the week, just spending time with Jeff Hoch and sharing him with you, and so that we can all get to know and grow and learn. So if you haven't already listened to, the previous episodes, you can go back to the beginning of the week and you can meet, and just do the overall, who is Jeff Hoch and what does he do? And then you can go to the episode right before this, and that's going to tell you, deep dive into something he's really super intentional about. And while intentions currently are really important, there's this other part, our mindset. And at some point in our life, we make these shifts, and we have some, and it might be a 1 degree shift that sets us on a different path, or it might be a full 180 shift. I'm not, you never know. But today, Jeff, I'm so excited to have you back on the show. And I'm really excited to hear about a mental shift that you have made that's affected your life in a great way.
Sure. Thanks for having me back, Julie. Been thoroughly enjoying the show and talking with you. So I think related to mindset, I think the value of happiness, personal happiness. And I think a lot of people draw a line to, well, if I make a lot of money, that'll mean that I'm really, really happy. And that for me is definitely not the belief system that I share. And I've seen a lot of wealthy people that are miserable, and I've seen a lot of modest income earners that are very happy. So I went from in 2017 and into 18 from what I'll call stability to instability. I was working in corporate technology for most of my working career. I was in one firm for 20 years straight. Definitely went up the ranks there, was doing by all definition very, very well. Had team of people working for me, 15 or more people. But at the end of the day, I was like, is this really personally satisfying to me? And I kind of came to the conclusion I had topped out in the organization. And as much as I was making a good living at it, I wasn't personally fulfilled. And I was saying, I believe I could do more than being like a corporate IT guy in a large enterprise. I have an entrepreneurial spirit. I want to potentially get involved with, business where I could start a business or become an equity stakeholder in a business. I wanted to get involved in real estate. I mean, I had a number of different desires, and I left stability for instability, and became an entrepreneur, became a real estate broker, started working for commission versus salary.
That's a huge shift.
Very, very different kind of world. But I'll say, at the end of the day, my personal satisfaction and my fulfillment right now is 10x what it was when I was working in a corporate, W-2 I can't say 9 to 5, more like 9 to 9 job, because right. It just was really destroying my work-life balance. So I think my conscious mindset is, the pursuit of happiness versus the pursuit of money. And I think the opportunities that I've afforded myself over the last 3 to 4 years by really taking the plunge on that, I've done things that are light years ahead of what I was doing compared to being playing it safe and working in a corporation for 20 years.
That is extraordinary. And it's extraordinary when we get to meet what I call the next best version of ourselves. You took that risk on yourself, and now you're like, wow, look who I've become.
Absolutely.
That is so exciting. What would you say if someone said, wow, Jeff, where did you get the strength to make that change? What would you say to that person?
I would definitely say for myself, my wife, Nina, now, definitely an entrepreneurial person herself.
Mm-hmm.
She was born in Russia She came to this country when she was 20 years old with virtually no money in her pocket, worked her way through school, got a master's degree from Columbia University,
Wow.
ended up working in massive consulting organizations, and has been very entrepreneurial. And she looked at me when we met and then married, like, I think you could do more. I think you could offer a lot more. I see you more than a behind the keyboard, behind the scenes, like back office guy. You're really great with people. You really should be talking to people about your life experience, about tech, about different things. She really pushed me to do it, and also gave me the financial backing to allow me to do it. Like, hey, I have a salary, we could live on less, put yourself out there, get a real estate license, try becoming a broker, work for a developer, go into tech, meet people in social spheres, do networking groups. So she's very much been a catalyst to support me, to allow me to try it. And that's a huge benefit, because not every family can do that, not every person could do that. So she saw the desire in me, and she effectively enabled me to do it, and has encouraged me to keep evolving and keep doing more of it. So yeah, it's been very, very, very amazing for me.
That is so powerful. Now, oftentimes I find in coaching people, oftentimes people, they can see the potential in their spouse or partner, and they want to encourage that. But however they're communicating that is not igniting anything in that partner, which means that there's a lot to be said for who you are and your ability to receive that and then take action on that. So if you don't mind, like, what is it about you that you were able to receive that from your wife and take that action?
I think she saw that I'm just highly motivated, that I really want to do something big and get involved in business and tech and prop tech. And just, I don't want to say that I was wasting my life, because I certainly wasn't, but I wasn't maximizing it either. It was more like she just really saw a person that could do so much more. And over the last couple of years, I've gotten involved with some very interesting projects, some very interesting businesses, met amazing people. I've had experiences that will stay with me for the rest of my life. And if I was the play it safe, just put my head down, keep doing the corporate thing, I never would have had that. I got involved in like a capital raise for a startup company. I become an advisor for that company. So it's just, I don't know, she just saw so much potential in me to be able to really do it. But I also feel beholden to her also. Like, I don't waste a day. Like I say to people, I'll do more in a day than the average person does in a week, just because I just really push myself very, very hard to make things happen. So, if she's giving me the opportunity, I have to be accountable to that and really push hard. And I do.
Oh my gosh. That is such a powerful and a great way for us to wrap up this amazing week getting to feature you. Jeff, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on the show and allowing me to just ask you some of these questions and push a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. It's a pleasure. It definitely got me thinking a bit more and reflecting on things. And I'll say, coming away from this, I got to know you better too. So I'm really happy for that. You're a great, great lady and doing great things in our industry. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And we both have the same goals. Well, amazing listeners, please make sure that you rate and review the episode. Yeah, there is that algorithm thing. And as much as we don't want to acknowledge that algorithms matter, they really do matter if we want other people to have that same experience of having these aha moments that you're having as you're listening to these amazing guests like Jeff. So please do everybody a favor, rate it 5 stars, drop a review, because that will help this episode to kind of rise to the surface and reach more people, inspire, encourage other people to go and live their fullest life ever. Until next time, live big, love bigger. What's the big deal about investing in apartments? Why is it better than investing in a slew of single-family homes? I've compiled a lot of information on why investing in a multifamily, also known as apartments, will help you reach your investment goals. Head over to 3keysinvestments.com and download the Why Invest in Multifamily guide today.